Hey everybody, we are getting ready to go inside and speak with Bella and Simon Edery at the Bella Simone Boutique Salon here in Tacoma. Come inside with me. Hi there, welcome to Kari Sells the City, the Tacoma edition. I am Kari Ray Davis with Keller Williams and Park Bench Ambassador for North End Tacoma and downtown. And today I am interviewing Bella and Simon Edery with the Bella Simone Salon here in Tacoma. So thank you guys for coming.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah,
Good.
always wonderful to see you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And your hair looks great.
Oh, thank you. You do it for me the best. So, the dynamic hair duo here in Tacoma. So tell me a little bit about how you guys got started with your salon here in Tacoma.
Well, it was kind of out of necessity after the company that we worked for changed dramatically and we needed to do our own thing. And so with years and years of experience and background in this community, we decided that this is where we wanted to be. And
It's where our clients
the hardest
are.
part was finding a spot.
Right.
And I think we found a wonderful location here in Proctor that actually has amazing accessibility and
Yeah.
Great parking.
great parking, big deal.
Actual parking.
Yeah,
Also storefront where you've got a sign where everybody can see you.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
'Cause
on a form.
You
All-
were
all important to
you,
us.
You were ahead of this at the warehouse or mansion, correct?
Right.
So it was not quite a storefront.
Right, that
Well,
was
no,
that
and that
was
was so
just
temporary.
a temporary
Yeah.
location. Our
Okay.
original salon was on the peripheral of the Tacoma Mall in the medical dental building there.
Okay.
Where,
Yeah, Cantor Diamond. We were right next to Cantor Diamond Company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's
So
where
we were there
started.
for 5 years, and then we that building sold, so we had to find something new.
But we couldn't find anything with parking. So
Yeah.
we touched down at Warehouser, which was supposed to be about 6 months. And then with COVID, it ended up being close to 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
That's where I first came to see you.
yeah,
Right.
So,
right.
yeah.
Which it was quaint and it was cute.
It was cute, very
Yeah.
cute.
I mean,
Yes, beautiful building.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, so it was definitely,
but now this is our permanent home.
yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And how many chairs do you have here at your salon?
We have 6 chairs.
Okay.
But at this point, we have 3 stylists that work here, the 2 of us and 1 more.
Okay.
Shameen.
Yep,
She works here on Saturdays.
Yep. And but we all specialize, and Bella being the master colorist, certified master colorist with Labio Satique, and me being master hairstylist from starting in 1992 in the Tacoma area. So, and now evolving to what we are now. The nice thing is we specialize not only in doing hair, but wigs and hair pieces, all kinds of treating and educating people on hair loss.
Yeah.
That's definitely been a big part of what we do.
Super valuable too.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, and your hair is such a huge part of your psyche. So
Your identity.
nothing is right if your hair isn't right. So that's especially when you're losing your hair,
Right.
or it's damaged, or like it makes it crushing on your soul.
I can only imagine how grateful people are when they come to you and you have a solution for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so many. I know from just thinking of one individual that we went from doing her wedding hair in Las Vegas to doing her cancer hair when she lost all her hair, and flawless transition. You would have never known that she lost her hair.
Right.
I mean, truly, never.
Even looking at her when we were done, we were like, okay, we know it's not her hair, but
Yeah.
totally, you
Yeah.
couldn't tell.
Her emotional support that came along, that saw the process, were completely flabbergasted at the before and after.
Wow.
So yeah,
That's
it's really
special.
neat to be able to do that for people, for sure.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, make a stressful time less stressful.
Right. And you mentioned that you have some resources for people that if they were going through this.
Yeah, there's so many different situations, but from topical treatments that are out of Germany that are very effective to knowing the difference between a topper and a wig, and where to actually look and how not to get ripped off or end up with something that really isn't even usable for you.
Right.
And that
Well,
happens a lot.
And recommending like naturopaths or like surgeons, people who do hair transplants. Like we have lots.
Yeah,
of
we have resources like that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The hair gurus.
Yeah, for sure.
So you mentioned that you've been in Tacoma for quite some time, but what do you love about Tacoma and especially being here in the Proctor neighborhood?
I love Proctor because it is exactly, when you close your eyes and think about like a neighborhood you would want to be in, it is exactly that. It has the cute downtown storefront area, it has beautiful homes, it's totally walkable, it's really safe and just gorgeous. And it's really, we feel really blessed because all the stores in this area are actually stores you would want to use.
Frequent.
You know,
Yeah.
Your neighborhood shops.
Right.
Exactly.
We actually have some good restaurants and shops right just blocks away from us.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite restaurants here in the neighborhood?
We frequent Cactus quite
Probably
a lot.
more
Yeah,
than
probably more than
Impeccable.
any. Yeah.
That's great.
Cactus is our favorite.
Cactus is just
It's
so
amazing.
close and
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah.
Great food.
Yep.
And then there's like a little stores down here. So there's like Compass Rose,
Okay.
which has gifts and like pretty much anything that you
Yeah.
need.
Great
And
gift
then
boutique.
There's a really great toy store that is for kids like from birth to 10 or
Oh,
12
great.
years old. And so those are the go-to gift things. But there's also some clothing stores, some jewelry stores. There's a really fun consignment store. There's some thrift stores. I mean, it's really
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
It's
For
like its
such
own
a
little town
couple
here.
little
it is.
blocks.
It totally is.
Yeah. And then you're not far from other little pocket areas that are wonderful too.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, and the most important thing for us is, this is something we talk about a lot with our clients, is like when you support your small, total local business, it is not just about support your local business. It's literally about the velocity of money. It's about keeping that money in your community. It's about literally helping people with their hopes and dreams. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
that business
Yeah.
can't survive without you. And it's like, why would you give it to someone who's gonna, buy a third home,
Right.
when you can give it to someone you can
Third
keep
home.
from, yeah,
A space station.
a space station. That's exactly what that is.
I see where you're going with that.
So I think it is so
funny.
important, to support each other,
Right.
and just to have that community to really make it important why you're here.
Right.
Yeah, it's how the kids in our community get paid. It's how the adults get paid. If we don't support local business, we won't have local
A community.
businesses.
Because
Right.
what happens is then all the cute stores like we have here, they go away.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you don't have options.
Right.
So yeah, it's
We're
really
very
important.
fortunate. We're very fortunate, and that's why you want to walk. That's why you want to be out and about. So
Or
you have
live in
things
a
to look at and do.
walkable
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you said, safe, beautiful, classic,
Walkable.
yeah, walkable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So considering the two of you have been in the business as long as you have, what is one of your most memorable client experiences that you've had?
Well, I know Simon talked a little bit about Kari, who was like from high school to literally we went to her funeral.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so,
That's longevity.
it was
Yes.
wigs, and we went to Vegas to her wedding, and
Right.
all the things in between. But for me, one of the biggest ones that stands out is a guy client that I had who lost the bet.
oh.
And he is a guy
Sounds
who,
risky.
he was probably, 6'3"?
Picture a Viking.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
big
like,
Viking, yeah.
he
Yeah,
was like
big, burly,
like,
long blonde
buff,
hair.
long to his
Okay.
collar. Well, so his friend had made him a bet that if he lost the bet, he had to bleach his hair like
Well, he had
Thor.
to do like blue hair.
no, Thor.
Oh.
It was white.
Okay.
It had to be like Thor.
Oh, okay.
Right. And so he lost. So she brought him in, and he was just like, right. And so it was kind of, and I'm like, and he's like, nope, I lost the bet. I'm doing it.
He was committed.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we bleached his hair totally white, and it was really interesting because about probably 2 months later, he called me and he said, okay, so what do I do now? And I said, oh, well, I can't imagine that you want to keep it white. I said, do you want me to like color it back kind of how it was before? And he said, no, I'm really actually liking it. And I said, well, as white as it is now, you really have any option in the world. Like if you want to make it blue or green
Sure.
or purple or whatever color you want. And he said, well, I always kind of have thought it was interesting. So he came in and we made it blue. And we made it like a really like pale blue, right? So he was kind of excited about it and he laughed. But then, no joke, like maybe 3 weeks later, I get a call from him, and I'm thinking he's going to tell me, oh, I can't do it, right? And he said, I wanted to call and tell you that you changed my life. And I said, I did, why? And he said, well, what you don't understand about me is I look like I'm in the Aryan Nation. I'm 6'4", I'm big,
Scary.
I'm scary to people.
Right.
He
People are
said,
intimidated.
I'm not approachable in any way.
People don't talk to me.
Yeah, people don't. And he said, they barely make eye contact with me. And he said, since I've had my hair blue, not only do people look at me and smile at me, but I can be standing in the grocery store line and an old lady will be like, I like your hair. You know what I mean? And he said, it's the first time in my life that I didn't feel sort of invisible. Well,
that's powerful.
was super powerful.
Yeah.
But then fast forward, right? So we fast forward, it's been like 3-4 years now.
Yep. And he found a mate. He found
like his true
yep.
love and
Okay.
someone who like is totally like comfortable in his life.
And they got married.
And they got married. And then I get a call from him, or actually he texted me, and he said, I want to talk to you about something because I know you're not going to judge me. And I'm like, of course, you know what it is. And I'm like, look out. You know? And he says, my whole entire life, I have been such like this macho man physique that it's the only thing I know how to be. But in my mind and in my head, I'm a girl.
Wow.
And I was like, shut the front door. You know what I mean? Like the last person on
Never
the
saw
planet
that coming.
that I would never see. Like,
Sure.
he's not effeminate in any way. Like, I never saw it coming. And I was like, okay. And he said, what do you think I should do? And I said, well, here's where we go. And so it was so fascinating to like explain to him, okay, these are your options. Like, this is, you know, is
We can help
everything
you.
from like
Absolutely.
We can
learning
help you
how
with
to
mannerisms.
walk.
We can help you how to
like,
walk.
Literally,
We
like
can help you
fashion.
everything. Yep.
And so-
Fashion, the whole thing. We can tell
Yeah.
you where to shop. We can
And so it really is amazing how something where a lot of people think, oh, it's just hair,
Right.
or, you know, it's so shallow or such a trivial part of your persona, really can be such a catalyst for figuring out who you really are.
Right.
And it, to me, it's such a
your
beautiful
your
thing.
lifestyle. Really, when you're thinking about your hair, you want to think about how you want to be perceived by others.
Yeah.
Because that's really, it's this
It's
nonverbal communication that we all have. It's the first impression you make. It's so important. It's incredibly important. And once you experience
what that
what
feels
that
like.
is,
Change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's absolutely life-changing.
well,
That
and
you
I
have this control over it.
Right. Well, and I have my own story with the two of you.
Oh,
yeah.
So I've
I
been
love
working
that.
with Bella and Simon for about 2 years now. And last summer, I was having some major issues with my hair and my curls. My hair is natural. And I came into Simon and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And he solved it by telling me to change my hair product. It was that simple. And it took probably 6-7 months for my curls to really come back and be bouncy again. But I remember when I saw a picture of myself with this terrible hair, I was just shocked, and it really affected me. And so I was so grateful to be able to come in and have you guys help me
and
figure
get your
out
groove
what was
back.
wrong with what
Yeah.
was going on. And it just happened to be that I was not using a very good product for my hair. So
But you thought you were.
I thought I was, right.
Really,
Well,
by
it
the
wasn't that
label, it was.
Right, and I was going to say, and it wasn't that it was cheap. It wasn't
No.
that it was
No.
whatever. It was just the fact that it,
was just
wasn't
it was
the
wrong
killing my
thing.
hair.
Yeah,
it
just the
was
wrong
like
thing.
making it fried. It was terrible. So I appreciate you. I mean, you guys have done that for me
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
a similar fashion.
No, and
So-
that's what we love. We love
Well,
changing people
when-
and seeing people actually see themselves in a positive light.
Right.
Because when you don't, regardless of your age or anything, everybody can see themselves as the best they can be, you know? And it's so empowering. It's literally, there are literally times where you're worried that they're floating so high that they're going to step into traffic unknowingly. So
Well, and when we were creating the brand for our salon, one of the things that you have to kind of come up with is like, what's your mantra, or what, you know, is your
What's your why?
exactly.
Yeah.
And for us, it's creating confidence one person at a time. It's like when you can create confidence in a person and make them feel good about who they are and what they look like, it's incredible.
the rest comes.
Right.
The rest is
Sky's
so
the
much
limit.
easier. Yeah.
Right.
So much easier.
Right.
So for us,
Absolutely.
that's a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, how is a good way for people to get in touch with you here at the salon?
We have a Facebook page.
Okay.
We have Instagram.
But phone is
phone-
definitely the
we are one of
easiest
the
way.
few salons in town that actually has a receptionist most of the time.
Okay.
And we do answer the phone pretty regularly. And
You do call back too?
yeah,
Yes.
you call it. And so Tuesday through Saturday, we're here. Tuesday through Friday, we're here from 9 to 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And then Saturday, we're here until
From
3.
10 to 3.
From
10 to 3
Yeah.
on Saturday, and then you're closed on Sunday?
And
Sunday, Monday.
Sunday and Monday,
Yeah.
okay.
So
And you are located on the corner of Stevens Street and North 26th Street here in Proctor.
North
And
Stevens
North Stevens, yeah.
Yep.
and 26.
Hope to see y'all soon.
Yeah, come and check out their salon. It's a great spot. They're wonderful people with wonderful skills. I can attest to that. So make sure you come and check out the Bella Simone Salon here in Tacoma.
And tell us that Kari Ray sent you.
Oh yeah, please tell them that I sent you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. It's
Yeah,
been a
thank you.
pleasure.
Yay.
Always so good to see
thank you.